As we get closer to election season, the Orange County Supervisor of Elections, Glenn Gilzine, is here with us to tell us about some very important dates. Thanks for being with us.
Clarence, thank you for the opportunity to be back.
You know, as we're getting closer to November, to Election Day, there are some dates that people should know about that take place well before.
Absolutely.
So let's start out with the closest one since we're in October.
Yeah.
What should we be thinking about right now?
So the first big day is October 7th, and that is the last day to register to vote. So it's important that any Orange County resident that wants to vote in this upcoming November election get your voter registration form completed and submitted to our office before close of business on October the 7th.
So tell everybody, it is October 7th that you have to be registered to vote. So that if you know somebody who's not registered, this is the time. Check your registration, of course. There are lots of different websites where you can do that. So where are we next after October 7th?
So after that is the first day of early voting. Early voting starts on October the 21st and goes for a full 14 days until November the 3rd.
So it includes 1 or 2 weekends?
2 weekends.
2?
Yeah, so state law allows the supervisor discretion to go up to the full 14 days.
Mm-hmm.
Some counties do only 7 days, but we, since we're the 5th largest county, actually, fun fact, we just now became the 4th largest county. We just surpassed Hillsborough by a total of 10,000 registered voters, and that number is going to continue to grow. So we're now the 4th largest supervisor of elections office in the state of Florida. And we are exercising the right to make sure that every Orange County resident has the opportunity to cast a ballot, let their voice be heard in an ample amount of time, especially for this very important election cycle.
And this, for early voting, it is not necessarily at your precinct. There are early voting locations.
Correct.
Tell us about
we
those.
created 2 new sites. It used to be 20, now there's a total of 22. The town of Eatonville's Town Hall is now an early voting site. And then just south of the Camping World Stadium, where Lift Orlando, Westlake's, that's a new early voting site.
Great. So, and you don't have to you can go to any early voting site.
That's
so
correct.
You don't have to go to your precinct that's not precinct specific, and they will print your ballot for you no matter where you live in the county. So it makes
that is correct. Yeah, we have ample amount of staff there, a minimum of 8 to 10 people at each one of these sites that are there, and the times are from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay, so you have all day. So if you work on a certain part of town, you can do it, your early voting over there versus where you live or whatever it works. I always do the last Sunday of early voting is my day to vote because I love doing that. And then what other dates do we have other than that?
The next big date that we have is October 24th. And that is the last day to register vote by mail. So if you want to receive your ballot in the mail and make sure that you're able to exercise your voice via vote by mail, the last day to get that form into us is October 24th.
Now, do we have the drop-off places, or do the early voting locations act as a drop-off if you do a mail-in ballot?
That is correct. So you can drop off your vote by mail to any of the 22 early voting sites all throughout Orange County.
Excellent. And then next?
The next is the big day, is the November 5th election. And so that is the big day that we've been preparing for. We have well over 2,200 Orange County citizens working as poll workers among all of the 259 precincts that we have. And we're gearing up and getting ready to make sure that this is the best election cycle for this county.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Florida does a good job because of our past. We have had to, but it is absolutely a time to make sure that your voice is heard. Glenn, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.